Hello all, I'm Sai and you're watching the Book Dragon. So this is my first reading vlog. So there are a lot of things, or quite a number of things that I'm going to try in this one. So if you feel something that is not that good for a reading vlog, please do let me know. And if you end up liking certain stuff, also let them in the comments below, because I'll try to improve on them, or I'll try to remove stuff which you don't want to watch. And that's all I have to say. And apart from that, I also filmed a small chunk of the video last night itself, that is on the midnight of Saturday, and you might be seeing me in different clothes all over the video. It doesn't mean that I've just changed the clothes and filmed, because I started the video vlog midnight, and it's after afternoon right now. It's nearly evening, and I just wanted to film the intro from my screen, because this is my most favorite spot after bed when it comes to reading. So that's it. Let's just get into the vlog right now. It's officially 12 in the midnight right now. So Sunday, that is the 5th of July 2020 has started, and I plan to read 2 books physically throughout Sunday. I'm pretty positive that I'll not be able to finish these 2 because they are chunkers. Okay, the first one is The Girl Who Played with Fire, and the other one is Tracy the Dreamer. Both are so different. Okay, this is a murder mystery thriller, and this is so classically a high fantasy. Okay, I've started reading this. I'm nearly like 30 pages or 25 pages into the story, if I have to say, and this one I've not even started yet. I'm going to read it right now. I'm going to start it at 12 midnight, and I'm going to read for like an hour or an hour and a half. I don't know properly, and I'll just update the progress once I finish reading this. Okay, and I also plan to listen to a couple of audiobooks by the end of the day. I'm not sure if I'll be able to wrap them up, but one of my main goals in doing this vlog is that I have to complete at least one book. It can be either audio, ebook, or a physical book. I don't care what I'm going to finish, but I just have to finish a book by the end of this vlog. Hey guys, it's now 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and I don't know, out of nowhere, I just started reading this horror book, Asylum, in audio from Storytel, and I must say, it is a really good book. There's a reason behind why I took this all of a sudden. Just because from the morning, I'm noticing that the weather outside is so cloudy and it's so dull, and I wanted something to match that mood, so I picked this up, and I'm sure that this is a great selection according to me, because the book started out to be a little creepy. It was going on creepy in a low-key way. Then what happened is that it just switched into kind of a contemporary story, but right now there are things happening, and everything is just creeping me out and spooking me out a lot. Usually I don't get scared that much nowadays after watching movies and reading scary books and stuff, but this one, it has some twang of this horror feel, which is making me feel a lot of stuff. It's making me feel frightened, and I'm just loving it because the weather suits it very well. And let's say the series also has 4 books in total, so all of them are available in Storytel right now. So if I end up liking this a lot, I'll try to binge the series and finish off this month. I don't think it will be highly possible, but I'm going to try it whatsoever. Let's just wait until the end of the month and see, and I'll just wrap you up how the story was by the end of the day. Okay. 6 p.m. right now, 6:30 p.m. actually, and I managed to finish Asylum, which I started in the afternoon. It was good. It was not great. It was good. Okay, it's worth reading. It's a nice, creepy, fun read. And after finishing that, in the evening, I managed to read a small few chunks of both The Girl Who Played with Fire and Stieg Larsson in my balcony and terrace. You might have got the montages, or you will get the montages after this clip. And apart from these, I've also started Negotiation by Brian Tracy, which is a self-help book. And this also, as usual, Brian Tracy gives out 21 techniques which we can follow in order to become better in the art of negotiation or in the practice of negotiation. It's just a short audiobook. It's just 2 hours long. I'm 1 hour into it, and I'm just recording the things which I'm getting from the book. I'm just noting them down, and let's see, I'll definitely finish this within tonight. And if I get some more time after finishing negotiation, I'll try to continue with either of these. I don't know which I will continue with because they are so different, right? And it depends totally on my mood, but I'm sure I'll pick up either of these after I finish negotiation. Hey there, it's exactly 12 in the midnight right now. So Sunday has officially ended and Monday has started. So I'm just going to close the vlog right now. I managed to complete 2 books on the whole, and I read huge chunks of 2 big books. And I think this is a very fulfilling experience because I've read a lot more than I normally read in a 24 hours reading time. And I'll just sum up all the things which I've read right now. The first book which I finished reading is Asylum, and it was a nice read. It was just a 3-star read, but it was good. I'll try to speak more of it in the wrap up. And the next one which I finished is Negotiations by Tracy. This book was legitimately good, guys. It was I must say that every word in this book matters a lot. Everything is intentional. You can follow these and definitely get a lot out of it. I've also noted a lot from the book in this notepad, which I actually take down normally. And I must say it's been over a week since I noted anything in this one, and this one proved to be a good book because it made me write as well. And the next one are the 2 which I actually read huge chunks of, but I didn't finish the books, which are Strange the Dreamer comes first, because this was one of my main plans, because I had read like 20 to 25 pages only, but now I'm like 110 pages into the book, which is not a great progress. But for this book, the speed in which this book is to be read by me, or the speed in which I'm reading this book, this is a great progress, guys, because it's slow. It's like honey slowly dripping down your throat. Okay, it's really really good, but it's really really tough for me to read because the words are so twisted in every sense, and I'm just enjoying it. I hate the experience of reading it, but I also love reading it because it's such a mixed feel for me. But I'm going to read this continuously this month. I'm not sure when I'll be finishing this, but I'm sure that I'll be enjoying the whole time I'm reading this book because these 100 pages have been ecstatic for me. And the next one is the real chunker of all the 4 books, and it is The Girl Who Played with Fire. That's the second book in the Millennium Trilogy. The first book, I should say, the first 50 to 100 pages of the book was slow, but after that I was not at all able to put it down because it was so well written, so well paced. It was excellent in every sense. But this one, it started out greatly, guys. I updated last night that I had read like 80 to 90 pages of the book, right? So it was good. Those 80 to 90 pages, they were they were equally as good as the first book. But after the 100-page mark, I don't know what happened. The book just has slowed down a lot. It doesn't intrigue me that much. We are getting a lot of new characters, also a lot of different backstories of the old characters, which is kind of good, but I don't know why I'm not getting that feel of the first book in this one. But I'm pretty sure that I'll be finishing this off this week because I've got just like 400 pages or something left. So it's highly likely that I'll finish this up this week. And that's it. I'll just sum up the page count of all the books that I've read. Asylum, according to Goodreads, is 317 pages long. Negotiations is 112 pages long, and I've managed to read 100 pages of Strange the Dreamer and as a whole, and 140 pages of The Girl Who Played with Fire as a whole. So totally it accounts to 669 pages. Actually, my aim was to finish reading The Girl Who Played with Fire alone, but just before shooting this clip, I saw the page count and it was 569 pages. So it's a good decision that I didn't read this one. That is, I didn't stick up with one book alone because I ended up reading 100 pages more, and it is a pretty good hefty chunk of reading which I've done in a single day, and it has been proved very much useful also for reading 24 hours. It's not been stressful at all. The filming has been stressful, please believe me, because it's so difficult filming in different places the time during which I'm reading itself. But I like doing it. So if you want to get more reading vlogs, do let me know in the comments below, because I'll try to make more in the future if you like this. And also tell me what I want to include or what I have to exclude from this vlog as well. And that's it for today. If you did enjoy watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also share it to your friends. If you want to get more content from me, do subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.